Well, seeing how my vacation has had catastrophic failure, and my car has completely died, and in the junkyard as we speak, I'm having to reconfigure plans here, and I think I'm time to leave Arizona. I love it here. I love Flagstaff. I do. It's a nice, awesome town, and I would definitely come back. But there's no help here, really. As far as I don't know anyone, here. And that does kind of hinder things when you lose your vehicle. When your vehicle goes down and you don't know anybody, that kind of stings a little bit. So you got to have a little bit of help. And that's what friends are for, right? So thank the good Lord for good friends. I love you out there. And so I got a bus. I bought a bus ticket, and it's really cheap. A surprisingly cheap bus ticket from here to Thomasville, Georgia. I'll be in Thomasville, Georgia as of Saturday. And no, I can't take all my things with me, which means I probably will lose most of my things, which is okay. It's just things. Again, stuff. I'm not going to lose my main things, the main stuff. That I'm going to keep. And the dog can come along too, for free. That's where I'm at. I have things lined up though. I'm lining things up because I was hoping things would kind of... if my car would have lasted... Actually, you know what? It's kind of a good thing that my car broke down, because here's why. Because my car breaking down, I learned something out of the whole thing. And what I learned was how you can go from all the way from Georgia to another state across the map and get your things set up for free. Like get your driver's license set up for free without having to rent a place or what have you. You can it's easy. And I don't understand. I see a lot of these homeless people interviews on YouTube and stuff. I don't understand like how they are having problems getting an address. Unless they just don't want an address, because they would know what I know. Unless they haven't asked the homeless shelter themselves if they can help them get an address set up. Because if they ask a homeless shelter if you can get a home address set up so you can get a driver's license, they would know that they will help you. So there's no excuse why you cannot do that. Meaning there's no hurdle that will hinder you to relocate somewhere else without needing this or that. See, the main thing is a lot of when you're from Georgia and you go to like Arizona or whatever state, and you try to apply for jobs, chances of them hiring you because you have an out-of-state driver's license and residency, they're not going to hire you because you have a different you have a Georgia residency. They're not going to hire you. If you have whatever state you're going to and you want to live in, and you want to apply for work there, it's best to have the state's ID, driver's license ID for that state. And people think that you have to have everything lined up and do this and that. No, you don't. You don't have to have anything lined up to like a job lined up. And see, this was the problem I was having to figure out. But once you get, so you want to move to Arizona from another state, if you have a good bit of money, go to that state, go to a homeless shelter, get your driver's license, or get your mail sent to the homeless shelter there. Get that mail, go get your state driver's license for that state, then start applying for work. That's how it will go. That's the way, the easy way, without having to have a job lined up already and getting a place already. You just, if you have a good bit of money to do it, and really it's cheap to get here from across the United States. You can get here for $300. You can come to Flagstaff. Matter of fact, for about less than $400, you can ride Amtrak from the East Coast all the way to Flagstaff, right here in the middle of town in Flagstaff, and everything's in walking distance, motels and everything. So car rental places, everything's like right there, within a mile walking distance. So I'm going back home. I'm going to go see my mom. I told her I was going on vacation. That had catastrophic failure. I'm not going to tell her anything that happened. She doesn't need to know. I'm just going to go show her love and give her lovin's, give her kisses, make sure she's okay. And then I'm just going to keep chucking along here. So yeah, that's it for now anyway. I got to go to my storage unit here. So my bus leaves at 3 a.m. Thursday morning. So I have to be there 15 minutes early. And I got 3 layovers. One's in Phoenix, one's in Texas, Dallas, and one is in Atlanta. So I got 3 layovers. That kind of stinks a little bit. Got to get my dog some backup dog food. About 4 cans of dog food or something. Get my things together from the storage unit. Tomorrow, I'll have plenty of time to do that. I'm just going to rest up today for the rest of the day. I'm going to soak up all the time for tomorrow in this hotel room till 11 checkout time. Then me and Scoob here are going to walk to the storage unit, and then we're going to take what we need. And basically, I'm going to walk to the bus station because I'm not going to, or figure out where it is. I'm going to walk to it, and I'll just sit there and wait till 3 a.m. Don't really have. Why not? I don't want to get a hotel room tomorrow and then have to wake up at some crazy time. I don't know. I'm not going to wake. I'm just going to go to the bus station, get my things together, go to the bus station tomorrow afternoon after I, dilly-dally in the storage unit with all my things. I have plenty of time, like I said, and then I'm going to take what I take, and I'm going to go back home. I guess Pelham's going to be home for quite a while. Maybe I should think of something. I do have things lined up, though, already, which is crazy. And it's only because I know people on the East Coast. Simply because I know people on the East Coast is why I'm able to more than likely succeed. I did have a vacation, really, technically. I got to drive across the United States. I got to see a lot of cool things. I got to camp out in a really cool, awesome spot. And, had a good time overall. I mean, I needed to clear my head, really, after everything I went through and dealt with. So, I think I'm pretty good. I don't know if my head's fully cleared though. I was hoping to be able to travel a little longer than this. I was hoping that my car would at least last a bit longer than this. But it happens. I mean, life happens. I mean, would you go anywhere if you knew your vehicle was going to break down? Say if you knew the chances your car was about 90% chance your car will break down if you leave your house because something might happen. The only place you'd be thinking about taking it is the mechanics to get it fixed. You wouldn't want to drive somewhere if your car's going to break down because then you're going to be stuck. And then you have to pay money to get it unstuck. So to avoid being stuck in that situation, you would rather take it to the mechanics. Fix it so you don't get stuck, right? Well, my car was doing absolutely fine. In fact, it would still crank and everything, turn over, run just smooth as can be. It would not shift out of gear. Once I shifted into park, that was it, done dollar. She's like, nope, I am not coming out of park. You're not driving me no more. And that was just that part. The dude, first thing the guy said was like, the computer's fried. You need, and a new computer's $1,000 alone. And I'm like, He's like, there's too many problems going on with this car right now. He's like, I wouldn't put another dollar into it. I said, I believe you. I said, I believe you. And I'm not going to. Make the best of a bad situation. I mean, and the crazy part of this whole thing is, in all of this chaos, I should be like feeling chaotic, right? I should not be at peace, but I am at peace. I'm not depressed. I'm not feeling bad for myself. It's the strangest feeling. It really is, but I love it. I'm okay if I was stuck outside and not able to get this room, I would still be all right. Like at peace. I'm not bothered by the circumstances. It's not stressing me out. And the crazy part is, the old me would be stressing out. It's because because I trust God. That's why I'm at peace. You gain peace by trusting the Lord. And I trust God. That's why I'm at peace. It doesn't matter what happens. I mean, hey, think about it. I mean, He enabled me to I was looking for help for my mom. He enabled me to find that help for my mom at the same time, simultaneously selling my termite-infested house. And it perfectly lined up to where I got her into a nursing home and I sold the house and everything worked out and I was able to go somewhere. So yeah, after everything I went through, I wanted a vacation. I didn't exactly know where. I didn't want to go to somewhere close that I've been before, for sure. I just wanted to drive. I just wanted to go and just, I don't know. I didn't have a plan. But then I started talking to that guy in Arizona and before I left, and he ended up being a kook, like a really kooky guy. And he's a flat earther, give you that idea. So he's kind of kooky. Sorry, flat earthers. But he's telling me he's dropping $100,000 a year on his cattle, and he's having relationship problems. And, that's why he's looking for kind of help. And he had a couple of trailers to house me in. Then none of that was the problem, but he's basically looking for full-time work to cover, full-time farmhand work to cover your housing alone with no extra pay. That's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of work. Housing and pay should be included. And that was just that part. When I got lost on that dirt road, I kind of got mad with the guy because the way his attitude was kind of like it was my fault the GPS was off or something. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to see what Snowflake, Arizona looks like. So I drove into town. And it wasn't one of those quaint little towns that I was picturing in my mind thanks to a movie I seen. No, it was weird. It was set up like different. It wasn't the normal like Arizona little historic town type of thing. I was like, this town stinks. So I just kept going. And the guy's attitude stank. The town stank. So I just kept going to where it didn't stink. And I landed here in Flagstaff. I was like, man, this town is awesome. I mean, as soon as I was rolling in, I'm like, man, this is cool. And the feel of the town and the tall ponderosa pines everywhere. I mean, it's beautiful. The climate is perfect. Even in the middle of a heat wave, the temperatures are perfect. We're 7,000 feet above sea level. So, but also there's snow here, and it gets very cold in the winter time. I can only imagine because it gets pretty cool at nighttime here in the summertime. But regardless, it doesn't matter. I'm going back home, and I will be still making videos. I'm not sure exactly how this where this channel is going. God wanted me to do this channel, and I think, you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But I hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and I'll be seeing a lot of you soon. I love you. Thank you for watching, and see you later.